Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
I'm a little nervous. An hour from now is Try It Tuesday. What's this all about?
We have dog treats that humans could eat if you wanted to, if you had to. So we're going to try them, see how they taste.
See if they give us a nice shine.
You're feeding us dog
My
food.
shiny
Nice,
coat.
beautiful coat there.
Yeah. Cleans your teeth, gives you shiny hair.
We'll find out who makes this stuff.
Yeah, and how you can get them. They were in the freezer, but I took them out. Should I go put them back in the freezer? Do we want them to eat them cold? Should we eat them cold?
I don't want to eat them, period.
Yeah, I don't want to eat
Should we
dog
eat
Are they
Cold
like
room
too
temperature.
hard if they're in the freezer?
That's why I left them out.
I had that replacement
But should I
crown
put
in the
them in the-
back.
should I put them in
I
the
broke
freezer?
a tooth eating dog food.
Or maybe in the
Nice.
fridge if you want them cold. I mean, I don't think
I
any
don't know. I
temperature
just
is
stored
going to
them
make
because they're
them
all
better.
natural ingredients. So I stored them in the freezer. They said put them in the freezer or the
Yeah, let them
fridge.
thaw out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're just here in my
It'd be
bag.
like a lollipop or like
Staying
a
nice and warm.
fudgesicle. Trying to,
Try It Tuesday. And then next Tuesday, we'll have a dentist in here.
yeah.
Here's how you do a crown. What's happening?
Hey, shout out Jeffrey Schultz.
Okay, let's get to revenge, shall we?
Now, it's time for Roula and Ryan's Revenge.
For the truly wronged, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, parental discretion is certainly advised.
Well, this is where you contact us at krbe.com and you tell us what happened. Actually, you're going to contact Eric. He's going to get back to you and you're going to tell him how you got wronged and you made it right.
Like Monique, she wants to get revenge on Gary.
Okay, but Monique has told you what happened, but she hasn't told you what the ultimate revenge is yet. That's where she's going to reveal it to all of us and Gary.
I know a lot of it, but not all of it.
Okay, well, that's the scary part. Let's welcome Monique now and see what happens. Hi, Monique.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, we're
Pretty
great.
good.
So you're not, apparently. Who are you getting revenge on?
There's this guy who lives next door to me. Like, he's been there for a year or so. I cannot stand him.
He lives next door to you in a house or
Or an
apartment?
apartment or a condo, patio home.
I'm in an apartment building, and he lives next door to me for, like, the past year. And we have a laundry room in the building. So I put my laundry in to get clean for about 40 minutes or so. I left it. I came back. I looked at my watch. I was like, okay, it's time for me to check it. When I go back, all of my clothes are on the floor soaking wet.
Oh, my God.
No,
I would not be happy.
On the floor, not even like in a little
Changing table?
Baskets or a table in
Basket.
the room.
No, it's like when somebody is angry and just throws it on the floor. So I pick it up. I said, you know what? It's still clean. I'll dry it. But I said, you know what? Let me stake out the room to see exactly who's in here. And I find out it was Gary. So being that he did that, plus he does a lot of other little weird shit.
Like, what's something that he does that annoys you?
He has a thing too where he is constantly like slamming his front door. You could close it, dude. You don't need to slam it to announce to everybody that you're home or that you're leaving. And there's this other thing. I don't know what type of food he's into, but it is rank. It has such a rank smell. It permeates through the damn walls. Okay.
Are you sure it's food? Because I just watched Dahmer on Netflix and I am
Could it be that?
traumatized.
It's bad meat, I'm telling you, Rolla.
That's a meat went
I'm like,
bad.
it must be something. It's either bad meat or a dead body. Like, I don't know what it is he's cooking up in his
Are
apartment.
you sure you want to be getting revenge on this guy?
Well, she already got revenge on him. She's going to tell us what she did. We don't know what she did.
Well, we got
It's
Gary
already
on the line.
happened.
Did he
right?
steal any of your like panties or anything? There's a bunch of perverts in those.
She just sounds like a pervert when you ask her.
I'm just thinking, I always made sure I paid the extra money to have a washer and dryer in my apartment. 'cause
Yeah, sometimes you don't have that option. I mean, most of the time I lived in apartments, I had to go to the apartment complex to wash the interior.
Oh, is that where you get stole panties? I knew it was
No,
something
I
I
did
knew.
not do anything like that. You're disgusting, Eric.
There's some weird people
Okay,
out
well, here's how this works. Gary has been contacted by Eric, Monique, but when we get him on the phone, does he know your name and he knows it's you, or is it this kind of weird animosity where y'all don't really speak?
Yeah, he'll know who I am.
Okay, let me conference him in, and you can tell us what happens in the end because we don't know that part yet. So hang on, let's get him on the phone. Hi, Gary. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Thanks so much for being available and joining us today.
What's this about?
Well,
Yeah,
Gary,
what is this
on
about?
Tuesdays we let people air out their grievances, and we've got somebody that lives right next door to you. Her name is Monique.
I hate that. What now?
Hi.
Gary, she told us that you are not the best neighbor. Like, you are unfriendly and not courteous and disrespectful and rude and loud.
Well, what the hell I care what they think about me for?
Well, it's called being neighborly.
Yeah, being nice.
Somebody that lives next to you should not have complaints about you. And if they did, you should take care of them immediately, don't you think? If you had complaints about her?
I live my life. They live their life. Don't get in the way of my life, and we'll be okay.
You know what, Gary? You really have crossed the line too many times. I really didn't appreciate you taking my clothes out and throwing them on the ground. Like, what person does that? You didn't need to throw them on the ground. You could have put them on the table.
You should have been there and changed your laundry over so other people could use it. This is a shared community space. You take care of your and stuff like that won't happen.
If you're taking it out, Gary, why wouldn't you put it on a table or something?
Yeah, she said you threw her wet clothes on the floor.
The table was too far away. The floor was the closest thing.
Oh, wow.
I question anybody who's dumb enough to leave their clothes in the laundry room.
But there should be a rule like your clothes, like within 15, 20 minutes, you should be there and get them out of there.
I would think so.
Like if I came back, I just go, they're just sitting there. I'll give them 15 minutes. I come back an hour later, still there. That would make me mad.
I'd put them in either a hamper
I would never
or a
throw anything
table.
on the floor, though.
No.
Not the floor, because the floor is dirty, and they just paid to have them washed.
Yeah, Gary, when you went to take your clothes out the other night, did your clothes look and smell a little different?
You f***ing
What happened to your clothes, Gary?
She bleached my clothes. I can't wear that anymore. It's ruined.
Well, guess what? Maybe if you weren't that dumb person who left their clothes unattended, it's a great possibility that their clothes will be bleached.
You put
a year and a half
bleach?
later.
You guys have just started a war now because
I cannot sleep. I have too much anxiety thinking I'll never be able to wash my clothes.
you have to
here.
wash them and then sit there. And
No,
then
you have to
like,
go to Washateria off property. That's what
yeah.
I do now.
Eric, you used to live in an apartment complex. Did you wait when you're washing?
I always got the machine because in college we had the one where you went down there. And
Yeah.
Same.
I didn't like that.
You had to sit there and
Waiting,
wait.
people take your stuff out, looking through your underwear.
Can't trust people.
Who's looking through underwear? You're obsessed with
No,
panties and
people do
underwear.
that.
People are perverts, man.
So, look, Gary, obviously you've been a bad neighbor to Monique for a long time. Can we just stop now?
Yeah, I'll stop when you pay for my clothes that you ruined. That was like hundreds of dollars. You can pay for all that that one load. That's expensive.
Oh, yeah, like those Dollar Tree tank tops and cargo pants are worth a few $100s.
Oh, my God. Dollar Tree.
It's always tricky when somebody comes to our show who's battling a neighbor because it's not like you can turn this off overnight
But
and
you
live
can leave.
somewhere else.
Apartment ones, you can leave easier. When you have in a house,
Well, you can.
You can just sell your house and leave in one day.
Well, somebody's got to take territory of the Washateria because I don't trust that place now. You got to go to like an outside sourced Washateria to wash your
Sometimes
clothes,
it's worth it,
Monique.
Roula. Just go to a different laundromat, Monique, and then you don't have to worry about him.
I shouldn't have to leave and go out of the building just because of this clown.
Well,
you know.
true, but now you've put the bleach in the machine, and now I don't think he's going to go away quietly.
No.
Hell
That's
no,
okay,
I'm
because I'm
not.
not going away.
We called that one.
It's going to be weird.
Okay.
Gary, now you know why your clothes were bleached, and you know that how Monique feels about you, and you are disrespectful, and you've done things to her. So can we just try and behave better as adults and humans and neighbors, please?
Oh, I have learned a lot during this conversation. I'm really appreciative of the call. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
I'm scared.
Monique, how much time is left on your lease?
My lease is for as long as I want it to be, so I'm not going anywhere at all.
Oh, we just started the laundry. I got plenty of things I can do.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear about any of that.
Nope, I-
No,
no.
I think we can wrap this up.
Bye-bye. Thanks for contacting our show, Monique. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
All right, I think you're going to need it. Oh,
Go to
God.
krbe.com if you want help with something that's going on in your world. Somebody texted, people are perverts. When this texter was in college, living in an apartment, they would leave the laundry in the dryer. Somebody would always hang up all the underwear all over the laundry room.
What?
So they walk with their
Hang
laundry,
up, like-
all
like
their
with-
underwear is hanging
with
in the laundry room.
clothespins or something. Just hang the underwear up.
I guess.
That is
It's
weird.
crazy.
Sam, did you ever have to go to like the apartment laundromat?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in college and even the Houston house, when I moved here, they had a laundry like on the 7th floor
Now, did
or
you
something.
drop it off and then come back and get it, or did you wait
Oh,
there?
yeah. No, I would set a timer.
Uh-huh.
I would not wait. I would not wait.
how about
but
this texter?
I've had issues.
What were the issues?
People
So-
take your stuff?
No.
You taking other people's
No,
stuff?
no, 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 no. No.
Stole those nice shorts.
I
Is this
didn't.
radio, microphone on? Uh-oh.
Put too many clothes in it.
Oh,
and
so
it,
You
stuffed
broke the machine?
and I came back out because obviously I didn't wait there, and there was water everywhere and soap suds, and it was and then the people came, and it was just like lingerie, and It was really embarrassing.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Because really,
they had to pry it open because it got like stuck in the water. It was.
my God, how many clothes did you put in there, woman?
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
You're not very big. Was
a
that like
memory
6
of
months worth?
learning how to do laundry? Do you have a memory of that? Like, did your mom or dad say, "Hey, Sam, here's how you do laundry"?
No, I learned in college.
So you obviously learned there. This texter says they'll be married in a year. Another texter says they want each other.
They want each other.
That's how they flirt.
It's like that crazy passion they have over the anger in the laundry room. All right, krve.com if you want some help when it comes to revenge. Now, coming up next, we're going to do Date or Ditch. We got a call on the listener line about a girl who has discovered something odd that happens before she eats dinner with the new guy she's dating. We'll let you hear what she has to say.
And then we all get to pick. Should she keep dating him or just ditch him?
Yeah, because you remember, they're not in there for that long yet. So you could ditch and be like, I'm checking out.
And that look
this.
bad.
And then maybe you stay around and see if it keeps on. Let's see what happens next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
The Roula and Ryan Show. It is called Date or Ditch.
You can call our listener line at 713-278-VENT. That's 8368. You can leave it there for us, and then we can debate it around the room. People are also welcome to text us at 37530 with their opinions as well. Now, this original call was pretty long because she had a lot of detail to these dates that she's been on. So we tried to condense it for the sake of Date or Ditch so y'all can judge what you think she should do.
And you can call in at 713-390-KRBE.
So here's the call we got.
I've been on, let's say, about 5 dates. He seems really cool. I'm totally attracted to him. He's fun. Date 3, Blake tells me that his family's coming into town and he knows it's really soon, but we like each other and he really just wants me to come to dinner with the whole family. So I agree to go, and everything's, the meeting went really well. And then all of a sudden, before dinner, the entire family stands up and does the entire national anthem at the restaurant in the middle of everything. And I'm like, I'm just here for like the queso and fajitas, but your whole family's doing the whole entire national anthem like some kind of prayer before dinner, I asked him about it. He said that they come from a military family and that's just kind of something that they do. And, I admire the patriotism. I do. It's really, really cool. But, I don't know. I think maybe we're just from two different planets.
Wait a second.
Maybe
So
it was a one-time thing.
Not the Pledge of Allegiance, but
whole
say,
national anthem.
can you
But
see?
you say it as
She said they do it. They all stand up and they did it like it was a prayer or something.
so I can
but
see
they
like if you
sang
sat
it.
down maybe and like you held hands or something or put your hand over your heart and you
No,
sang
she
it.
said they stood up.
But if you doesn't that make a spectacle of like everyone's looking at you?
Well,
Like, some
depends on
people
how
don't like
loud
that.
they were singing.
I mean, was this at
Still, I see
a regular
people-
restaurant or was this like at a
said
sporting
fajitas.
event?
She said queso and fajitas.
Queso and fajitas, yeah.
So
Wow.
I have seen people
That's
do
different.
prayers before their dinner, no matter where they're sitting, and they're not really loud about it. But I've seen people sitting at the table doing their prayer, or in some cases, I've seen some people standing and doing it, but very quietly. So it's not really loud. But to do the whole national anthem before dinner, and he said that's something they do. So my assumption would be that they do this at every meal.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't say ditch out because of that. I mean,
But
Like
if
that's
it's
probably a
it's
common thing in there.
Sam, do you get
different.
embarrassed of stuff like that? Like not that singing, just where people are
Right.
making where people staring
A
at you
commotion.
Like a spectacle.
at a restaurant.
Depends. Did I have my margarita before this happened, after it, or during?
Because I want to know.
And then are you
obviously-
disrespectful if you don't join in?
That's what I was saying. Like, what was her?
Oh yeah.
Because it's the first time being that it was a one-time thing with them.
Like you got to stand up.
but
How
it's
many
going to
people
happen
know-
again. So how did they look at her if she
Mouth it.
wasn't? Was she just kind of like
Someone
moving
thinks
her
it's
mouth?
a prank. Someone said they saw it on TikTok where families do this to embarrass
Initiate?
them. Oh, maybe that's what it
Really?
is.
They're trying to initiate her into the family.
Oh my gosh,
That's
girl!
what I'm
You should have
thinking.
left us more info. Has this? Did y'all have another
how many
dinner?
people-
Does he do it on his own when y'all go to dinner?
How many people
Does
know
he
every
want you
word
to
of
do-
that song? Like, I mean, you can sing
The whole
along at
thing
a
is
ball
too long.
game.
We're talking about the whole thing you hear at a ball game, not
Yeah.
the actual whole thing. The actual whole thing is like 4 verses.
Yeah, I think she's just being
Yeah.
pranked.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know
nobody would
because
do
she
that.
didn't
I
tell
don't
us
care how
anything
military-
afterwards. They didn't tell her.
Ask you are, or what, you're not going to just.
Sing the national anthem.
Is there
in a
anybody
restaurant.
listening right now
It
who
can't. It's going to be a prank.
sings the national anthem before you eat dinner like it's a prayer, and it's not a joke? You guys do it every single time. 713-390-KRBE. It only takes one person to answer that question, yes, for it to be real.
Yeah, because the version that we
I
get
see the
at ball
pledge.
games is edited down.
I can see the Pledge of Allegiance more than I could see.
Yes, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with
indivisibility? What?
Invisibility like a
Not
superhero.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hooah.
Hooah.
Amen.
Sorry,
People
I
are saying
stumbled
that
there.
they
It's been
think
a long
it's a
time.
prank. Okay, girl. The
gotta be a
girl that
prank.
I'm like, hey, girl, the girl that texted that left that message. Any update since then? Like, people think it's a prank. Did they tell you, ha, my family was just getting you?
Well, she would have said that.
Wouldn't she have called us later and said, guys, I left you all a
But
listener
that's
line
the
message?
ultimate mind
I know what he
screw.
says. That's the ultimate prank when you don't say it's a prank.
Yeah.
You just let him think.
You just got to let them, just act like that's just normal.
The first time my brother-in-law Pete met my dad when he came down from Chicago, and they're a well-to-do Greek family in Chicago, and we're farmers. So my dad, he put on the bibs with no shirt.
Overalls.
Oh,
no
God.
shirt.
With no shirt.
And
Your
like-
dad.
And we're about to go to dinner, and he put on that, and they came down the stairs. I was just like, oh God, this is bad. See Pete's reaction. He's like, oh, hi, Mr. Rao. And he didn't say anything. He didn't laugh or anything.
Well, of course. I
Because
mean,
you
he's
gotta be
trying to make a good
respectful.
impression.
But
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
just
been
messing with
married
it.
for
So
30
you just
years.
messing with
Yeah,
him.
that just messing with the
Oh,
screw
my
with them.
God, that's
That's what
hilarious.
dads do. That's
Yes.
our job, to embarrass our kids.
Lauren is on the line at 713-390-KRBE. Hello, Lauren.
Hi, good morning. I love you guys.
Thank you. All right, so
Yeah.
what's your verdict on this? Girl goes
Yeah,
to dinner, national anthem.
I think it's a prank. I have seen it too before, where they do it just to mess with the girl to see how she reacts. But usually, if it's a prank, they say it after, hey, we're just messing with you, later. But I don't know how long they're trying to make the prank. But I've seen it before, so maybe they are just messing with her a little bit. I don't know.
When you've seen it, how have you seen it? In person, or you just saw it on TikTok?
Just on TikTok, where the girl goes over to the family's house and they do something sing a song, or I don't know if it's the national anthem, or the Pledge of Allegiance or something, but it's something along those lines. I've seen it before, just on social media. I mean, who knows?
And in the social media viral video, did they, or if it's viral, I don't know, because other people are texting us. Do they reveal it to her in that video? But
Yeah,
that's a
they
joke.
told her later on in the evening that it was a prank.
Man,
But
that's
sometimes for a
crazy.
true practical joke, you got to let it ride. You got to let it ride for a long
What if you-
time.
But
If she
this
dumps
is a
him and
girl
it's a
they're
joke.
meeting for the first time. Now, she said that was the third date that happened, and she's had 5 dates with him. She did not say if it happened again.
She probably just thought it was weird, and maybe she's seeing.
But they don't live here
Yeah.
because they were in town. Okay, let's go to Victoria on the line. Hi, Victoria. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
So, date or ditch. This girl goes to dinner with her new dude's family, and they all stand up and sing the national anthem like it's a prayer.
So I'm kind of on the fence. I would say date. So if it is a strong military family, say they're watching sports, if the national anthem comes on, they're going to stand up and do it. Also, if it's a strong military family, they are going to, at a specific time on base, they play, or post, they play the national anthem. So it could be just a timing thing. It just happened to work at that point in time before dinner.
I've just never heard of it at a restaurant.
At a
Me
restaurant.
I've
either.
eaten out a lot. I've never seen anyone do
I
that.
mean-
So it's
And I'm
gotta be-
thinking, well, fajita restaurants are usually pretty noisy. So
Yeah.
depending on where they were seated and how loud they were singing, maybe it was masked by the
I don't know.
fun
I say
of the
keep dating.
restaurant.
I want to find
Yeah.
out what happens more. It's
Maybe,
like a
maybe
fun-
that the next dinner, when they're done with dinner, they'll somebody break out a horn.
for the cow that was sacrificed for the fajitas. Thank you, Victoria. Ann is on the line. So far, we have one date. We have one on the fence. And Ann, are you saying date or ditch regarding the national anthem singing family?
I think she's got to find out more. Do not ditch. I think they were pranking her to check her sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think she had to stick with it. I mean, if he's a good guy, stick with it.
Yeah, if she's
Okay.
thinking about ditching, then he doesn't need to be with her.
Exactly.
That family sounds fun if that's a prank.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if it's not a
this
prank?
was a fun family.
What if it's not
if
a
it's
prank?
not a prank,
So
I
what?
would just find out why.
Yeah, you're
find
not-
out more.
Okay.
I wouldn't ditch on that one thing, no.
It's not
All
like
right.
you're
I
going to
mean,
live with
she really
them.
likes the guy.
So people
Yeah.
all want her to date so they can see what happens
that's
next.
what I
I want to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
know.
okay, Ann,
invested.
thank you so much for your 2
Sure.
cents on that. So to the girl that left us that, who is hopefully listening right now, or perhaps later on podcast, she's going to hear the reaction. Everyone wants you to keep dating him and call us back and tell us, does this happen again?
They're just pranking. We're pranksters.
Everyone thinks it's a prank. Wow,
Pranking?
I just Wow, that's.
What
if you're like on the hook? Like, you take it
though.
now. Go, you, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, and the rock.
And the whole crowd's red. Yeah.
And then you know the words.
The bombs bursting in air.
Remember, for years we had all the celebrity fails of the
Oh, yeah.
national anthem, and Christina Aguilera's Super Bowl mess up when she said, "Or the Ramparts we watched at the wrong time." And I was like, well, "What the hell's happening?" She's not saying
you
it
can't
right.
mess that up. That's a hard song to sing.
At the Super
Especially
Bowl.
If you mess it up, the audience does not like.
Especially with the delay. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you hello, how you doing today?
Hello,
how you doing today?
And then you hear it 3
hello.
seconds later.
Yeah, it
It's
messes you
so
up.
messed up. And if you've ever been, I mean, not a lot of people have, but we have because we're in radio for so many years. We've been in situations where we are in stadiums with microphones and you can't hear anything.
No, you have to have a
know
monitor.
what you're saying, but you can't hear yourself saying it because
Weird.
it's so loud how the sound travels. You're like, I have no idea what just happened. Oh, Ahmad's saying go to one last caller, Julie on the line. Hi, Julie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Julie.
It's Date or Ditch for those just tuning in, Julie. This girl's had 5 dates with this guy. On the third date, the family came in town. He goes, I know it's early, but can you just meet them because they're in town? And they went to a fajita restaurant because she said she's just here for the fajitas and queso. And they stood up and all sang in unison the national
But
anthem
they never
before
told
dinner,
her.
like a prayer. And they didn't tell her
And that's
anything.
2 more dates. That's weird.
Okay. What do you
No,
think?
unless she gets it straight that it's a joke, I would totally ditch that guy. I am from a military family. I've lived on many military bases. I know military people. That seems very nationalistic behavior to me.
So you
I think
a
it's
red flag.
disrespectful.
It's not an American flag. It's a red
Ditch.
flag.
Oh, wow,
You
Yeah, that's
think
a red
that's
flag.
it's disrespectful to sing the national anthem?
During fajitas?
I think in a restaurant like that, when it's not, where's the flag?
Yeah, where's the flag?
What if there was a
that's true.
flag in the corner?
It's true. If they brought out
I
a
hope
flag.
so.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
But
She
it
didn't tell us
seems like
that.
it's
She would have said
more-
that.
It seems like it's more selfish, and that's not what that is about.
You don't think it's a prank? Everybody thinks it's a prank and she should stay
Well,
around.
if it's a prank, like I say, if it's a prank, then but I would straighten that out. She needs to straighten that out if it is a prank.
Yeah, you got to get some answers. Like, hey, hon, I really I enjoyed meeting your family. Is that something they do all the time?
Hon.
Is the family always
They should
singing
Just
the
play this
national anthem?
podcast,
Yeah.
this segment
Right.
right here for him, and not say anything, and be like, and then just look at him.
Or are you messing with me?
Because
Oh, that's interesting. Sounds like something that happened to me.
Because they'll start laughing.
Because
if he
there have
does it.
been 2
I just
dates
play this.
since the national anthem date with the family, and
Yeah.
she has not been told it's a prank.
It's never been brought up again.
So we need to know if it happens again,
That's funny, though.
or if you are somewhere with him. Like, let's say y'all are eating wings and you're going to watch a game, and it actually captures the national anthem. Does he drop everything and start singing loud too? We have questions to the listener line caller. Please call us back. We need an update.
I hope the whole family went to like A&M or UT or something, and then they sing the fight song for the school.
Oh my God!
Next
Before
time.
every meal.
Yeah, they just start just change it up every
Or maybe
time.
the next meal, she shows up and stands up and starts singing, America, America,
Good
God
Lord.
shed his grace on
I'm going to
thee.
do the stars at night
there
are
you go.
big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. All right, coming up next, I know it's STAAR Test time still, and Special K did a fantastic job putting together a STAAR Test song for all the kids and the administrators and the teachers to kind of get them through motivation-wise. Then Eric told us about this website that you can just put keywords in there. It'll just make songs
So
for
we
you.
got Kevin's original, and I said, Kevin, if you want to make one with that, try it.
I just told it what the STAAR Test was, and it created 4 different versions of some songs. I had to ask it to change some words because it was very inappropriate. And so we have a disco version, a dance version, hip hop, and then new wave.
Ooh, let people vote. What do they want to hear?
STAAR Test song. You choose which
What
one
are the choices?
sticks.
We've got, I mean, I'm going to play a piece of all of them. They're so good.
Yeah.
They're all
Kevin's
good
original.
and fun.
We'll
So
start
just
with
do
Kevin's original
yeah.
first.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, because we want to hear it.
worked
People
really
are already
hard.
asking
I
for that.
did, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
But I am so tickled at these.
Is it funny?
Ahmad and I are over there dancing and dying.
They're so good. They're so good.
Okay, we'll hear him next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Let's go.
Now we're going to go to what artificial intelligence can do
This
with
is
STAAR
so
Test
fun.
keywords.
And it happens fast, too. You go to suno.com, suno.com. That's where you can find this.
You get like 3 or 4 freebies.
And then you got to
And
pay.
then they're like, oop, no, and then it's like $10 a month.
Oh.
I paid for
I don't like it that much.
Oh, you did?
I think it's
worth
$10.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad you did because I've been pumping them out.
No, it should be, I think you get up a certain amount of
Good Lord.
It's so
So,
fun.
Kevin, what are the keywords that you put in for AI to create a
It
song?
might be a surprise. You might have to hear what it says.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But he changed the
I
styles.
had to go in and fix, like, first it spit out a dance version, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this one. But
see.
it's funny.
Huh.
Okay.
Star testing.
It's that time of year we all fear. It's the STAAR Test, dear, so don't be queer. Take your time, use your skills, that way your teacher won't kill. Science, math, and reading, it won't leave you bleeding, baby. Eat your Wheaties, no one actually eats Wheaties. The STAAR Testers will come and go, so don't act like a hoe. It's gonna help you grow.
Not okay.
I told you, this one was
sucks.
That's not appropriate.
AI is
AI
mean.
has no emotion and doesn't understand impropriety.
And then I was like, maybe if
Oh
I
my
change
gosh.
it to hip hop. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
vibe.
Yeah.
I like that.
Here we go.
It's the STAAR Test, yeah. So don't be queer. Take your time, use your skills. That way your teacher won't kill. Science, math, and reading, it won't leave you bleeding. Baby, eat your Wheaties, no one actually eats Wheaties. The STAAR Test will come and go, so don't act like a hoe. It's gonna help you grow. Time to turn off your phone and know you're not alone. STAAR Testers unite and don't get in a fight. Say turn off your phone and know you're not alone. STAAR Testers unite and don't get in a fight.
I
love that one.
I think that was my
bleeding.
favorite.
Why is there bleeding?
I don't know. That's AI. It keeps doing it. Y'all, this
Yeah,
next
it's
one
weird.
is amazing. I
disco
went in
version
and I
you said?
told it, that queer was inappropriate. Everything else is fine.
And it
Oh my
took
God.
10 seconds. Oh,
Girl, this
oh,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, disco star. Yeah.
It's that time of year we all fear. It's the STAAR Test, yeah. So don't shed a tear. Take your time, use your skills. That way your teacher won't kill. Science, math, and reading, it won't leave you bleeding. Baby, eat your Wheaties, no one actually eats Wheaties. The STAAR Test is will come and go, so don't act like a hoe. It's gonna help you grow. Time to turn off your phone and know you're not alone. STAAR Testers unite and don't get in a fight.
Oh my God, it's like an 80s television show that's having a musical interlude.
Yes.
I mean, the joy
somehow-
of Special Case dancing during that disco
It's so
version.
good. It's our favorite.
Managed to
It's our
don't be
favorite.
a
The best
hoe.
part was this morning, Kevin, when he heard that one, he's like, oh, whatever. Now he's into it. See? It's addictive. It's so
You're
stupid.
embracing the change.
And
Now,
one-
obviously, I did write these lyrics, and I was able to put them in. You can just describe a song, because AI is not that inappropriate. That's all Special K.
Okay.
And I also discovered that they have a new wave version, and Ahmad, Ryan, and I love new wave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Depeche Mode.
I hope he sounds like Morrissey. Please sound like Morrissey, please.
Same lyrics.
Time of year we all fear. It's the STAAR Test here, so don't shed a tear. Take your time. Use skills that way your teacher won't kill. Science, math, and reading, it won't leave you bleeding.
It won't leave you bleeding.
Baby, eat your Wheaties. No one actually eats Wheaties. Oh my God. The STAAR Testers will come and go, so don't act like a hoe. It's gonna help you grow. Time to turn off your phone and know you're not alone. STAAR Testers unite and don't get in a fight.
That's
So good.
something.
I'll be requesting that at Numbers next time.
That is so funny. You played it at classic numbers.
Yeah, disco definitely had album vibes. That one definitely has old Depeche Mode vibes.
Yes.
Oh, my God. That was
That
knew
is
you'd like
really something
Isn't
else.
that weird how the vibe can
So
just change with just
Like quickly.
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
And it
literally.
spits it out that fast.
I also made a reggaeton one, a cumbia one. I just kept on going. I was
Oh
like, what
my
else can this
God.
thing
We can
do?
put those on the podcast later.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I
Reggaeton
mean,
would be
I
funny.
can write a real one that's more appropriate to play in the
Yeah,
classroom.
write one for tomorrow.
I could
to go
I
in the
could do
class.
one. I mean, along those lines, but still a little more
Somebody
appropriate.
complimented you, Kevin, on text. There is no replacing Special K's own. The Beyonce one is the best.
I love it.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
So tonight at 6:30, the Texans will unveil the new uniforms. One of the 4 new uniforms leaked last Thursday, and that really was legit. That's what the logo's going to look like, because there's a picture of Cal McNair wearing the hat, and his dog has got the logo.
That's cool.
Blazing around
Gotta
his
give them
collar.
credit. They've been talking about this for a year. Because last year they brought in media to look at it, but you couldn't talk about it. They said, we'll show you, but you can't talk about it. And today is the day.
Today is the day.
It's at 6:30?
6:30 tonight is the unveiling. So, for more than 30 years, we've been hearing about the bullet train between Houston and Dallas and how it would take less than 2 hours. Now, Amtrak is getting involved. They're actually studying the possibility.
For real?
For real.
It's not like a joke story like 30 years ago.
No. Go to cron.com.
Oh, that's making it real.
Go to cron.com. There's a story there. Trains would take about 90 minutes to make the 240-mile trip. And there's opposition
Why did
from
it take them so
rural
long?
landowners. Because there's opposition. Because a lot of people that own the land, they don't want this track going through there.
Steve, they would have done that in the 50s.
Right, because it's kind of splits up their land. But what they did in Japan is they just lifted it off the ground so the cattle can go underneath.
They can still use their land.
Yeah,
more of
they
their
still
land.
use the land.
So that's the opposition. The inaugural Houston Brew Festival is actually going to take place. It sounds like I've had a couple of brews.
It's like you're slow motion.
Let's try that one again. The very first Houston Brew Festival is going to take place Discovery Green, April 27th from noon to 4. The event's going to feature over 50 breweries, 150 beers, as well as food trucks, cover bands, lawn games, and more down at Discovery Green. That's what's going down in H-Town.
Good luck on the STAAR Test, Alexia. Your parents texted in, and they hope you do well. Eat your Wheaties, even though nobody eats Wheaties
Somebody
anymore.
wants that reggaeton.
Yeah, it was fun. It's a girl reggaeton.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm every commercial break I'm going over there.
Trying to make some stuff.
Okay, coming up next is Try It Tuesday.
All right.
We are going to be trying dog treats for humans.
Oh,
They are made for your dogs, but they are passable for human consumption.
Are you sure?
I'll tell you how I found them, who gave them to me, and what's in them, and we'll see how they taste.
All right.
I took them out of the freezer. So they've been getting moist in my bag.
I don't want a
That's so
moist bag.
Yeah, they kind of get like sweaty.
Yeah, put it in the fridge.
Because it's our
Oh, God.
Give me like mildew.
Warm and moist in my mouth. Oh, gross.
Damp bones.
Oh,
Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.